Hey guys, it's just me today. Chuck's back at work and I am busy preparing. Our church has inspired us to do what's called the Daniel fast, and if any of you have not heard of that before, it is where you only eat fruits and veggies and beans and lentils and whole grains. So that includes like whole wheat and whole corn and stuff like that. So no dairy, no eggs, no meat, no sugar are the main things that I guess you're giving up. So I was a little nervous financially of how that was going to work. I shouldn't say a little, I was a lot worried. Like, it stressed me out going to the store. And I feel a lot better now, but I'm still, I think I've got like $60 left for the 2 weeks. And I know I'll have to go back and get some things, but it shouldn't be too much. So I've got the bulk of everything that I need. So it really isn't that bad. Like, I was really nervous that, you know, because a lot of people say eating healthy costs a lot. Well, that's true, but if you're eating really healthy and getting rid of a lot of the dairy that people just really don't need, and getting rid of a lot of meat and eating some vegetarian meals, we've said that we're going to go ahead and eat at least 3 vegetarian meals. No, 2 to 3, I think is what we said, after our Daniel fast, just because it's a lot cheaper. Beans are way cheaper. So I just kind of wanted to share my experience a little bit and share what I was doing with you, to eat healthier, and also, I mean, it's just nice feeding your family healthier foods. It's still on a budget. So we'll see at the end of the 2 weeks if I actually come in under budget, which I'm going to, because I promised Chuck I would. So we'll just clean out the rest of the pantry if all comes to worst. So I've got all kinds of bananas, and I've got another bunch in the cabinet that's really green, but I'm going to be freezing a lot of them, making like banana pops and some with peanut butter on them. Getting ready to cut up some carrots and broccoli. I'm not sure how much I'm going to cut up ahead of time, but I've got a whole bunch of vegetables. I just made myself some homemade apple cinnamon salad dressing, and mine has onions in it, and I put this I put some without onions in there for Chuck. So he doesn't do well with onions. Not that he doesn't like them, but he just doesn't do well. Okay, and so then I bought a huge bag of brown rice, and I'm cooking almost all of it. It's almost done now. And I'm going to section it out and freeze them. I heard that was a lot easier, because brown rice takes 45 minutes. 45 minutes to cook. Who has time to do that? Especially when you're trying to make it like a quick and easy, like sauteed vegetables with brown rice. And so anyway, I heard that and heard that was a lot easier. And I have someone who's wanting to say hi. Say hi. Cheez-Its?
Yeah.
Yeah? You say hi?
Hi.
What is that weird face? You don't know? Say bye.
Bye.
What? You are so funny. Okay, and then also beans. I'm going to go ahead and cook the whole batch. That's 2 pounds of beans that is soaking, so it's not done yet. And then I will just freeze it like I'm going to do the rice, so that, I don't know, it's just a lot easier. And I guess 45 minutes, it usually takes me about 45 minutes to an hour to cook supper, but I always forget the rice, and that's why I hate brown rice that's not instant brown rice. And this brown rice is a lot cheaper than the instant brown rice, which is not instant. It still takes like 10 minutes plus boiling water. But it's a lot more expensive, I guess, like buying that box. Even the generic brand was still way more expensive than buying this big bag. So in my fridge, I've got, you know, cooked carrots, and the yogurt is for smoothies for my kids because I can't have it. And then I've got the mandarin oranges and kale and spinach for like salads, and then I'm going to put kale in some smoothies and some soup, and soy milk, and I'm going to do a lot of cooking with apple juice because it's like a natural sweetener. I can have that. And then, of course, there's a whole bunch of veggies in my fridge, which you can't really see. Buddy, you're right in the way. You're right in the way. Did you get your sucker?
Yeah.
Okay. And then oranges and grapes and apples and pears and all for snacking. I got a fresh pineapple that I'm going to cut up soon. And then tons and tons more fruits and veggies in our second fridge. So, can you shut the door for me, buddy? So this fast it's both spiritual because we're Christian and we believe in that relationship with Christ, and there's some things that we're just trying to work on, and so a fast is a way to get closer to God. And our message that inspired us said, put first things first. Your relationship with Christ should be first above all things, so concentrate on that the first of the year. So that's why we're doing this fast, but it's also to get healthier. I love being able to make healthier foods for my family on a budget. So yeah, I guess that's all I have. Oh, I was going to show you my pantry. I'll go ahead and do that. I'm not quite as embarrassed about it this time. I was really nervous before because it was really loaded with a lot of sweets. So I got my natural peanut butter with no salt. Not salt. It has salt in it. It doesn't have sugar in it. It's really weird when you're used to the really sugary stuff and you eat with no sugar. It just kind of tastes funny. But I ate it with a banana and it was delicious. So, and then of course my nuts and my seeds and fruit, raisins, and more canned stuff. Got canned pears and, wow, it's a lot of corn. And peas. Hey, can you open that door for me?
Yeah.
Yeah? Open the door. Hello? Open it. What are you doing? Open the other one. So I've got my, it's not organic, but it's like whole yellow cornmeal with no chemicals in it, and my whole wheat. So I made us some flatbread, like unleavened bread with whole wheat. It was really good last night. I'm not sure if it's going to be good now. And then a whole bunch of canned stuff. And then there's our black beans, which we made homemade black bean dip last night, and it was good. Got our whole wheat pasta, and of course our, brown rice, and then diced tomatoes. So, one thing I was going to share, like one kind of a recipe. We always made spaghetti with the jar of spaghetti sauce and turkey, ground turkey, and like our whole meal was all the sauce. And I guess it's not a terrible thing, but there's a lot of sugar in that like the jarred tomato sauce. And so what, obviously we can't do that right now. So what we did, I found a recipe that had just the whole wheat pasta, and I used thin spaghetti because it's not as weird texture, chewy. And then just like diced tomatoes, or you could use crushed tomatoes, and olive oil and basil and salt. And it was just delicious. It really was, and our kids ate it. They weren't super excited about all the chunks of tomatoes because they don't like tomatoes, but they picked around it and they liked the spaghetti. So Chuck and I said that we'll just, and it's a whole lot cheaper. It's like half the price. So we decided that we were just going to do that for spaghetti from now on, just trying to be healthier, because this is the fast, but we want to continue this healthy eating. And just for a little plug for my hubby, has made a new YouTube channel for losing weight. Hello? What are you doing up on the table? Anyway, he's trying to lose a lot of weight this year, and so he's going to be vlogging, I think, every day and weighing in at some point. So if you want to join him and join us in that, check that out. So I hope this helps. Don't be discouraged if you want to eat healthier. Just cut out some of the things that are expensive, like the milk and the meat, or just cut it down, I mean. So anyway, hope that helps. Thanks. See ya.